What's up, guys?
All right.
It's working.
Are we live?
It's twerking. All right. I'm so sorry. That was awkward. What are you doing?
I have to tell the people that we're alive because
That we're alive?
That we're alive on Podbean.
Podbean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
I had to say that we're live.
Just give us a second, guys. Juan is telling everybody we're live right now.
You can do the intro.
Oh, yes. Welcome to Let's Be Real. This is Tyler, Juan, and Savanah. Our guest, Savanah. Let's give her a little clap, Juan. Oh, you're so...
You said a little clap.
Oh my god, you're so literal, bro. I can't believe you. So, Juan, how was your week, bro?
It was a long week. 29 year week.
Says that every week. Savanah,
Oh no, I didn't say that last week. I said
mine just started.
Well, the week before I said 28.
Mine just started. Savanah, how is your week going so far?
Fantastic.
It is going fantastic?
Yeah.
No, I really feel like this is not even picking us up, Juan.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I'm not confident, bro.
How's it look?
It's right here.
Turn up the gain a little bit.
Just turn it up all the way.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Awesome.
You can always turn it down in post if it's too loud.
A toast?
In post.
In post? Not really.
Why not?
Can't tear this apart post-production.
You can't save the audio?
I can save the audio, but I can't tear it apart.
What do you mean?
Just can't edit it like the way I would want to.
Seems very final.
Yeah, it's like a final. Like if I was to do it in Logic, that's different. I can literally record everybody differently. Since this is all on one mic, it's just like it literally treats it all as one file. So I can't split the audio.
I wasn't talking about splitting. I was just like turning it down if it's too loud.
I don't think it's going to be too loud. It's not even.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to wing this one. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you for talking, Savanah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Are you just happy to be here with your notes and stuff?
Yep.
It's awesome. Savannah's well prepared.
Yep.
Juan was late.
Someone had to be prepared.
Well,
Juan was late.
I was sent on the experiment. That's why I was late.
Nobody told you to go get a tripod. And we didn't even use it. We're not even using it.
You told me to go get a tripod.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I will pull the text messages up.
You said, should we
have another camera? You said, sure, if you want to.
Mom and Dad,
and you said, okay, go get another tripod.
I did not say go get another tripod. I said, okay, cool. And then you decided to get another tripod.
Well, I had to.
So,
where
Juan,
else are we going to put it?
So, Juan, again, bro.
You can put it on the floor.
How the heck are you?
How was your birthday? Happy belated birthday.
Drinking water. Oh, it was good.
Sure, that's water in there.
I think it's vodka. We've already talked about his birthday already.
Corona with lime.
You want to talk about? Want to tell her how you? Did he even tell you how his birthday was?
Yeah,
she was there.
Yeah, I was there. Spiritually.
She was there.
I mean, I sent her Snapchats, right?
Yeah. I feel like I was there.
I feel very left out.
You should.
All right. It's okay.
I sent you a picture.
What?
It was a boys to men.
Yeah, you went from a boy to a man in a matter of seconds.
I did.
All right. All right.
Today we're gonna talk.
Tonight we're talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yep.
What? Continue to talk.
All right. Well, how's your week?
The seagulls are back. Did you forget how to talk?
Did you like the movie?
Yeah, did you like Black Panther?
We're not getting into Black Panther yet.
Oh.
It's not that time.
Well, excuse me.
I had
Sorry.
a great week. It was fantastic.
Awesome.
How was your work week?
Yeah.
It was alright.
It's like two different things, right?
Yeah, we had that hurricane. That wasn't so fun.
Stand back. So sorry.
It's okay. It's real windy. Lots of rain.
Lots of rain, lots of frogs. I got a lot of frogs now in front of my house.
Oh, that's terrible. Get the salt.
I always do. That's like the third person today to tell me to put salt on them. I'm not gonna kill those.
They deserve it.
I don't think so.
Responds to Satan.
I thought you were like an animal activist. You're telling me to put salt on stuff.
Frogs are different though. Especially those bufo frogs that could kill any animal.
Well, those buffalo frogs are scary.
Those are bad.
They are bad.
I hate them. They're poisonous. So.
All right. So.
Well, how was your?
We already did this.
How do you like the movie?
Black Panther?
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever?
Yep.
Oh no! What do you think about the first one?
No, it was good.
Nah, you're so mid.
It was better than.
All right, so answer this question.
What's up? I never freeze.
What?
I never freeze.
What does that mean?
Do you not? Oh, did you not watch the first movie?
Well, no. What does that even?
It's a line from the movie.
I never freeze. Interesting. So what kind of what brand of underwear do scientists wear?
Oh no, we're at this part of it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're at this part, yo. What brand of underwear do scientists wear? You guys can both guess.
Fruit of the Loom?
No.
Oh, well.
It's gonna be enough for me now.
All right, Calvin Klein.
Oh,
that was so dumb. So dumb. But anyways, now go ahead. Tell me about your thoughts on the movie, Wakanda Forever.
On Wakanda Forever?
That is the movie we're talking about, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about.
Look through my notes real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Look through your notes. So, what did you think about Wakanda Forever?
I honestly, I thought it could have been a lot better.
Surprised.
I was so excited for it because it was like, oh, it's gonna end Phase 4. Something really like amazing is gonna happen. It's gonna like push us right into Phase 5.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
That's all you think about the movie?
Well, that's all I'm gonna get into right now. Initial thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, your initial thoughts.
Those are my
Okay.
initial
What about you, Savanah?
I could have been better. Yeah. I just didn't. It shouldn't have happened.
Wow.
I feel like they really rushed it together after Chadwick died.
I didn't feel like it was rushed. It was like, what, 4 years after?
Yeah, but they filmed a big portion of his video, or his movie, and then he died. Like, I wonder what that movie would have been.
Everybody, what? They change it?
I think so.
Because it's like they filmed, because he died after Infinity War, and then everybody's like, oh, they already started filming on...
They at least had the script, I know, for that.
Yeah.
It just seems like a patchwork of things that maybe would have been for the other one.
Maybe 4 different movies came out after that.
That's a good point.
So I don't know if they did film and they just decided not to use it, or his family said not to. I don't know.
I liked it and I didn't like it at the same time. Does that make sense?
That's kind of what I am. I like the movie other than just one part, just like one thing about it. That's all.
I like how strong Namor was.
Oh, I love Namor.
I thought that was cool.
He was the best part of the movie. I said what I said.
You're not wrong there.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
He's kept the movie. He kept me like engaged in the movie for sure. Not really the villain, but he was like a villain at the same time.
I feel like that aspect
he kind of
yeah.
Excuse me. What I didn't understand was he asked them to bring the scientists responsible for creating the machine that finds the
vibranium.
Yeah, the vibranium. But then like goes and like attacks them as they're trying to get her back. So I didn't understand that.
It was also oversimplification to a much bigger problem. Like when he was explaining it, why he wanted to kill her. She's like, no, don't kill her. He like, does he honestly think someone that old, that intelligent, like just killing one scientist is gonna be like, oh, we don't care about the vibranium in the ocean anymore?
Yeah, there's like what France was going after Wakanda for the vibranium.
I love that scene.
What's gonna make them not? If it's under the ocean outside of Wakanda, they're gonna go for it.
But it's in their territory.
Yeah, well they don't know that they're down there. So you know what I mean?
Do they get exposed to the outside world in the comics?
I have no idea.
I wonder if that happens. Yeah, I wish they would have had their own TV show or movie before being introduced as a villain in this one.
To Namor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like it was really forced.
I could see that.
Was there ever an end credit scene anywhere with Namor?
No.
No.
No, there was only one.
No, with Namor in any of the other movies.
No. Namor's existence.
No, nothing.
Not even
in the last movie.
That's why it seems like the movie.
Well, I didn't think that it was gonna be. I didn't think it would be in the Black Panther movie, because that one was in the middle of like Civil War and right before.
Do you think that Marvel would have done that though? Like Chadwick dies, they're like, oh man, now we have to scramble and come up with a whole new thing. Let's just put Namor in this movie. Let's make him bad.
I don't know about that.
Lazy writing. It's very convenient.
Well, they may have had him in the talks, Namor, but
it makes sense though. Like,
I mean,
Wakanda is. I mean, it's easy access to Wakanda through the water, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to be infiltrated by somebody else, but actual like humans. Not the first one; they were infiltrated by. Obviously, Killmonger, and then I forget the guy's name. He was hilarious. No, he was a Russian.
Oh, the guy with the arm.
Yeah.
The first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had the vibranium arm.
Yeah, the vibranium arm.
I don't know his name in the movie, but I know his name in real life.
Yo, who's Linda? Linda, listen.
I forgot his name. He's in like almost like every motion capture movie ever.
Who are you talking about?
The guy who played the guy you're talking about.
I can't. His name is not coming to me right now.
Oh my gosh, it's like an A.
It's not Andor.
No, it's not Andor.
But yeah, I mean to know about his
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, okay. But to know about Namor and his like people beforehand would have been probably, if you're not a comic book reader, it would have probably been better to know about them, like, or seen them in another movie.
Mm-hmm.
It would have probably been better that he shows up in this one. It would have just probably made more sense.
I think bringing them into this movie made sense because they're both. Wakanda was a hidden city. It's not really now, but they're hidden. Like nobody knows about them.
Wakanda would have continued to be that way.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the first Black Panther.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Killmonger.
Is that his dad's name?
No, Killmonger is
Eric. Killmonger.
Killmonger is Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
That wasn't his dad.
His dad was
His dad was T'Chaka.
Yeah, T'Chaka. He was the first Black Panther.
Yeah, but it was hidden back then.
It was?
Yeah.
He was part of the UN representing Wakanda as the Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then it blew up in Civil War.
They knew Wakanda existed, but not what it actually was.
Yeah, they was just like, they looked at it as a small country that was very harmless. But no, they kept it hidden from everybody for a reason.
Yeah.
And his mom in this movie, T'Challa's mom in this movie, explained why. So sorry.
Okay.
This is awkward.
I do like that scene though when she's in the UN and
she was
they
explaining to
present
them,
the people that attacked the outreach program.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like that.
That was a good one.
Yeah, she said she was keeping everything hidden not because of them, but because of what everybody outside of Wakanda could like turn into.
It's true though.
I mean, they caught the French guys and shut everybody up. My wife is calling me and I'm not answering.
You should answer that.
All right, cool. Can you just take over? I'll be right back, guys. So sorry.
I didn't like seeing Mary Louise Dreyfus, I think that's her name, as a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that.
She's the new head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Well, what?
She took over for...
She showed up. When did she show up?
Is she S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, she showed up in the new Captain America show.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, you should have.
Oh. Yeah, because when she popped up, I'm like, oh, we're just pretending like she's not a new character, but...
She's not.
That makes more sense.
She's not a new character. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people that didn't watch the WandaVision, and they went to see Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, and they had no idea why she was a villain and why she had kids and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, I get it.
I just don't feel like Nick Cage would have ever been like when she had that conversation with him in his kitchen, and she's like, "I dream of that every day." When he was saying how if they had the vibranium, what they would be doing with it isn't what Wakanda's doing with it. She's like, I dream of that every day. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Well then. Do you feel like the it's inconsistent, like how they make it seem like Wakanda's technology is like so amazing, so great, but then when the storyline is convenient, it's like not that great. Like their technology.
What do you mean?
Like when it's convenient for the plot, the Wakanda technology isn't as amazing as they make it seem for the point of the plot. Like that scene where they're in the ocean, right? And that one mer person comes up and like destroys the cage for the echolocation.
Oh yeah, she breaks the echolocation.
Like how? How would she have done that? Like doesn't that seem strange to you? That it was so easy for her to do that?
Yeah.
It seems like continuity error.
If it's made out of... The only thing that can pierce vibranium is vibranium. And all of their weapons are made of vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was made out of vibranium on the outside, it would have pierced through it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So... But I do get it. Like, one thing I don't like now is that everybody's mask or helmet has nanotech in it.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
I like
because
that.
It's like... Tony Stark was like, alright, here's nanotechnology for my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And then now everybody has it. Even Star-Lord, before he even met Tony Stark, had nanotech in his helmet to turn it off and make it a little thing behind his ear.
You don't like that?
Spider-Man is now nanotech.
Yeah. Well, Spider-Man's suit is made by Tony.
So you don't like the fact that
I don't like that every
Wakanda...
I get Wakanda because...
They were using it, though.
They were using their own technology before that.
Yeah, I get... That's what I'm saying. I get theirs. But T'Challa's was a helmet. A physical helmet. But now everybody...
Yes, it was... He actually put the helmet on. Yeah. Now everybody just hits a button and
yeah.
Well, it makes sense that she would be using, like, the most
Well, no, she probably would, like... I mean, Tony... They went there. And Tony probably told her about, like... This is nanotech, yeah. So, like, you can move... If your suit gets broken, you can move it from one less vital area to a more vital area. Like when he was fighting Thanos. Thanos broke his chest piece and brought his arm piece up to his chest to protect his chest. Mm-hmm. With the nanotech. But I don't know, like... My thing is, like, Star-Lord's mask was a physical mask. And then after he met... the first time they met Tony... It's now nanotech. Mm-hmm. I just feel like everything's getting a little too CG.
Yeah.
And you're saying you don't... Is that regarding to, like, you don't like how they did that Black Panther?
No, I just that's just my take on everybody's suits now, that it's not physical clothing. Like Iron Man's suit.
She picked up a physical helmet, though.
She did pick up a physical helmet. But then during all her fight scenes, and even what's her name? The one that gets the blue and gold suit. Her helmet is also nanotech too. But I get it that's a new suit that was created.
Okoye. Yeah, Okoye.
I'm just saying it's like off-putting to me. It looks like a floating head on a CG
I liked her suit.
Oh, like how when she took off partial. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then her head moves to the left and her body moves to the right. Like a little bit. Like you can see it. Like she goes like this and her body goes like that and then her head follows it. Like as tracking. Like
So your issue is more like a technical.
Yeah, like why can't they just make a physical black suit with gold on it?
I'm sure
like if they can make a real working Iron Man suit for the first two movies, why can't they make just a black...
Well, you gotta think about the times those took place in those movies.
I know, but can't they just make like a black unitard for her with gold and silver on it?
Then she'd be like Spider-Man. She'd look like the original Spider-Man.
So she's not wearing that in real life? Something that would look like that?
No, she's wearing a motion capture suit. A black one.
I get what you're saying.
She's wearing a black motion capture suit.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, it wouldn't have the same effect as they do with the nanotech.
Well, they can do it for her helmet. That's fine. But as far as like the suit, when she's not wearing the helmet and she's walking around with the suit on, Why can't they just have a real suit? If she's fighting in CG, I get it.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the times that they're all in, and even in the movies. When you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Wakanda's ahead of its time.
No,
they were already producing their own technology, so I think that has something to do with it. Like when you had Tobey Maguire doing Spider-Man, that stuff really wasn't even out.
Yeah, but Tom Holland's suit's a real suit.
Not which suit you talking about?
I'm talking about the.
He wears a real suit.
Yeah, but if you talk about, he has nanotech as well.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the spider one. I'm talking about like the one he wears for, the last two movies.
Yeah, he has a suit in that one. Yeah,
he has a real physical suit, and he takes his helmet physically off. I mean, his mask physically off.
In real life.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I like the nanotechnology.
The nanotech is cool, but I'm talking about when they're filming the movie and they're putting a black suit on the person.
It doesn't matter to me. I really don't care.
I understand why they're doing it.
You get the floating head effect.
It doesn't matter.
It just costs more money.
The movie.
I'm wearing real black pants. I'm not wearing a motion capture suit. And then putting black pants on top of it.
To me, also not wearing a Black Panther suit.
To me, it does not. To me, it doesn't really matter.
The look they're trying to achieve, they could never. I feel like
with the regular
accurately
suit.
Make it in real life.
Yeah, that's exactly true. It can't be perfect. Why. The CG makes it look perfect.
Because if you were to watch a movie now and then watch an Iron Man movie like the first one, people are probably like, "Oh, that looks, bad."
It looks real. It looks better. The Iron Man suit, the real physical Iron Man suit, the red and gold one, it looks better than the first CG.
Compared to the first one to Endgame?
The all CG one?
Yeah.
All he wears is a motion capture
suit. The all CG one looks pretty cool.
It's like when people talk about the original Star Wars and the prequels, like, oh, the special effects make it so much better.
Well, it's like you can do like Jurassic Park now versus Jurassic Park then. The dinosaurs look more real in the 90s than they do now.
That's true.
And those are all physical puppets.
Maybe because dinosaurs it's a lot harder to do it. I don't know. I think we're getting really off track here.
Is it harder to wear real clothes on a camera than it is to wear fake ones?
I don't know, bro. I would just be a fan. Just enjoy the movie for what it is.
I didn't realize you were so upset about this.
I know.
Well, it's like every Marvel movie now. It's like everybody wears a motion capture suit except
Captain America doesn't have a. He had a suit on.
He had a physical suit, and you're gonna tell me that it looks bad?
Not every character needs a freaking nanotech suit. I feel
That's what I'm saying.
But I agree with you. But also, Captain America probably looks better with his suit on. Literally over the CG suit.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying. They all probably ran tests on them to see which one works, and some of them just don't work.
I don't have a big opinion on this.
I don't either.
I don't have a horse in this
I just
race.
feel like it just...
my horse fell off.
I understand why you would be upset about that, though.
I don't know. I just feel like they have the resources. I feel like it costs less to make it real than it would to pay somebody $1 million to make a suit on a computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it just wouldn't look perfect.
It doesn't have to look perfect.
Well, I think like Savanah said, I think that's the look they're going for, like that perfect look, because you can't lie with the CG look. It looks perfect. Like her black and gold suit. Perfect.
Yeah, it looked nice.
That's what I'm saying.
But when she's walking around without the helmet, she has that floating head thing. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't dig that deep into it and look into it like that. I just watched the movie for what it was. But now
I did watch it for what it was, and that was in it.
I'm never gonna see another movie again and just be like, God forbid I say, oh yeah, I like the CG.
I never said I didn't like the CG.
With my head.
I never said I didn't like the CG. I'm just saying, like, it's a black suit. That's all I'm saying. Black and gold and silver.
I did have an issue with, like, at the end when she's fighting Namor. And she, like, there's no buttons that she's pressing, and her mask comes off.
It's her. She has a bracelet.
Yeah, but she wasn't doing anything, was she?
The bracelet.
No, but the bracelet activates it. That black one she was wearing, it like activates.
What is it? The beads?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's the beads that activate her suit.
Was she wearing them though?
I mean, she had to have been to get it to work.
I was confused.
I know Star-Lord hits a little thing behind his ear.
Yeah, that's why when he does it, you know.
But Tony
did, right?
No, Tony would just tell Jarvis to open the mask.
Well, he had a command.
Yeah. But then later on, you stopped hearing it, but he probably still said the command. She probably has the same thing. her AI
would know.
Her AI would tell. She would tell it. You just don't hear it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with CG. I just have a problem with the suit.
It's okay.
Bro, it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself.
I feel like I do.
God forbid I like CG.
I never said
that.
I'm
so sorry.
I never
So, you hate the movie because of CG?
Whoa,
Yep.
that's a strong word. You hated it.
No, I didn't hate it.
I'm just messing with them. You disliked it, almost hated it.
If they can make the gold mask.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man. Oh jeez.
How do you feel about Shuri?
You have to names. Me and names.
Sure. Bro, how do you? Okay,
for
Shuri, that's T'Challa's sister who
Okay.
played Black Panther in the movie.
It's alright.
Did you fall asleep during that? You must have fallen asleep when they said her name every time. Shuri. Oh.
Did you like her? Do you like her?
I like her.
Yeah.
Really? I think she was forced.
I like her as a scientist.
Yes.
No, we're just asking as in a whole. Like, did Shuri
She should not be a character at all.
Whoa, that's a little dramatic.
Oh, okay. Oh, he said it. He said that. I didn't say that. I'm saying overall, like, not just as a scientist. Now that she's Black Panther, you just can't look at the scientist. She is obviously a superhero now.
Okay.
So what did you think of Shuri?
I don't know if she was like a perfect fit for a superhero, for like a Black Panther.
Just every time she's been on the screen previously, she's so one note. Like she's T'Challa's smart sister that
she's always gonna be in the shadow.
Right. She's always in the lab and she makes fun of their little traditions.
Which is cool.
Now she's a Black Panther.
Bingo. I liked it in the first one. She was the scientist.
Mm-hmm.
She was funny. She cracked a joke here and there.
She's funny. One of those.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what are those? And she would give T'Challa a hard time.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gone too overboard with trying to be too funny. I feel like Marvel movies are now starting to try to be too funny, like Thor Ragnarok, and they're trying to make a funnier movie than Thor Ragnarok, and it's just not going to happen.
After they came out with Guardians, and the success of that, they're like, we can be funny now.
Yeah, and I feel like Black Panther should have been a lot more serious.
Guardians' humor was different.
Oh, I'm saying Thor Ragnarok. Since that was the funniest movie.
Like, you're not going to capture the humor of Guardians because of their
like they're dynamic.
But they're dynamic. They're all from different planets.
Between Drax and Peter Quill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Rocket. I love Drax's one-liners.
He doesn't know he's a raccoon, and he gets offended.
He's like, is that any better? Oh, no.
A trash panda? Oh, no, it's worse.
It's worse. But no, I feel like she was forced as a Black Panther. It's like there was more options. They could have easily made M'Baku Black Panther. I feel like he would have been a better fit. He's obviously like a warrior already.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Wakanda. Like he would literally die for his country. Give him have him drink the juice.
Yeah,
the Wakanda juice.
He's from a different tribe.
Doesn't matter. He's Wakanda. He's from Wakanda though.
They were exiled for so long too.
Yeah. I think he would have been. I think he would have been the best. He would have been better than Shuri as Black Panther. I mean, they could have. They have multiple suits. They could have given Shuri. They could have given Shuri a suit. Oh, not Shuri. They could have given Shuri a suit. Like they could have had multiple people in different suits, but I feel like to make Shuri Black Panther was a little. I feel like it wasn't creative at all. Oh, it's his sister. Always lived in the shadow of T'Challa. And they're still going to call her princess. They're not going to give her the full respect that she deserves as Black Panther.
Yeah, I feel like that was kind of a slap when she came down from
the princess!
Like, the princess is
No,
here.
like, she should be the queen because her mom died in the movie.
Yeah. That was a little weird.
I mean, they respect her. Oh, Black Panther lives. Yeah, but I feel like they have more respect for M'Baku. Like, they call him Lord M'Baku. I feel like they're not going to... I don't know.
Because Namor said, you are queen now. He's the only person that called her queen.
He said your mom... He's like, your mom is dead. You are queen now.
You are queen now.
Because that's...
Protect your people.
Yeah.
But... And he gave her like a thing that we haven't heard in a long time. I'll be back in 1 week's time.
I mean,
that reminds me of the Bug's Life when he was coming back for the food in 1 week.
Hopper. The crossover we didn't know we needed.
Oh my gosh, it's connected. Now we're going to start seeing poo-poo platters everywhere.
There you go.
But no, like that, yeah, he was the only one to recognize her as queen, but I mean, the whole ceremony, they were supposed to give her the thing. M'Baku showed up for that. Told her she's no longer here. Yeah, I wonder. I was like, what is this for?
Who was he challenging if she wasn't there?
Yeah.
That part.
That's what I'm saying. There was a little...
He's doing the challenging on her behalf.
Yeah, but he didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't say, I'm doing it, I'm taking place. He said, I'm here to challenge.
He said, what did he say?
He said she couldn't make it.
She said she couldn't make it.
I'm challenging.
So that's basically, in little words,
why,
on her behalf.
Like, why was that? I feel like that was an unneeded scene. They could have probably extended a scene for the sake of that one.
Or why couldn't they just had her there?
Yeah, she could have been present.
What was she doing?
She was going to go see...
She was going to
Haiti.
Yeah, Haiti.
They could... I feel like they should have just made the movie 3 hours and 15 minutes. It was already like that pretty much to me.
It was 2:45. But it felt longer.
2:45? No, it was 2:56.
It was 2 hours. Well, if you count credits, yeah, it's 2:56.
That's what I do because I would stay at the credit.
Yeah.
2:56.
Anyway.
They should have just made it 2 hours and 50 minutes then, if that's the case. They could have made that challenge scene 3 minutes.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, that way she can at least uphold the Black Panther name and put some respect on her.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been.
She didn't even do that.
They could have crowned her then.
Because you don't fight
as Queen of Wakanda, right?
Because you don't fight with the suit, or at least T'Challa didn't fight with the suit.
You're not supposed to.
Right. So I'm saying, like, she has powers now. She has T'Challa's blood in her. So, which I thought that was kind of weird as well.
What?
She made the flower looking for T'Challa's blood, but then...
She took his DNA.
Yeah.
I don't think she used his DNA to recreate it, though. I think she was using it, like taking a sample from the strand of the bracelet and his DNA to help replicate it.
She was trying to... When the movie started, what she was trying to do was trying to find a strand of his DNA that didn't have his sickness in it, so that she can cure him with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it kept failing, and then... Or she couldn't achieve it before he died.
Yeah, so there's no... I don't think she drank his blood.
No, she didn't... Well, whatever that flower is has his DNA in it. And you know what I mean?
I don't think it did.
Does it?
It did.
She used it just to replicate the flower itself. That's what you just said, correct? Yeah, I don't think...
I think she took elements from the things.
Okay.
Like the heart-shaped herb that was...
What I got out of it, because... It showed the same DNA pattern that we showed in the beginning of the movie as her making that flower. So I figured that the flower had his DNA. Because she said she went looking for her brother but found... What's his name?
Killmonger. Well, Killmonger actually broke that because he said something that was interesting. I think he said, you chose to see me. You chose me.
Right.
So it's like she wasn't looking for her brother. Then.
The whole scene of her going to the spirit room, I thought was very
I thought it was cool.
It was cool seeing him again.
It was cool. I like seeing him again, but she should have seen her mom. Like she asked to see her mom.
But he just said something to where it's like you chose me.
Well, yeah, she's getting vengeance.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So apparently, I guess whatever you are feeling, it doesn't go by emotion.
Because she wasn't seeking.
If she's feeling like she wants to like be vengeful. Whatever it is, seek vengeance on Namor, whatever.
Yeah,
is that go by whoever pops up? That's how they are, I guess. Like Killmonger was filled with
when he went, he was seeking guidance.
Yeah, so he
found his father.
That's true. She was seeking vengeance, Killmonger, which I thought was dumb. Why couldn't she say who she saw right away?
Because it was shameful.
Somebody who.
I mean, to be honest, I think Killmonger was amazing. I thought seeing him. Oh my gosh! It did so much more than her seeing her mother.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone else from Wakanda really liked him like that.
No, because he challenged and
T'Challa.
Killed or thought that he killed T'Challa.
Yeah.
And T'Challa came back and he took the throne.
He burned all the heart plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
But it would have been cliche if it was her mother she saw right away.
Yeah.
Because that means they would have saw her twice. Remember at the end of the movie when she was about to kill Namor, she said, "Show him who you really are and let him live."
She saw Killmonger as well during that fight scene as well.
Yeah, well, he spoke to her. Yeah, he said something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just wanted to put Michael B. Jordan in it.
I mean,
I feel like it was.
I feel like that. I didn't have a problem with that scene though, with her seeing Killmonger. It made me like excited. Honestly, to be honest with you, like seeing Killmonger like made me more excited about the movie.
They shouldn't have killed him in the first one.
Oh no. Which my theory was, I thought they were literally gonna bring this guy back. Mm-mm. You know, like dig up his body and do some ritual, like they're known for. Because I was like, I thought that would have been, he would have been better at Black Panther than she would have, and he might have come back as a different person because with a new mindset because of the way he died with T'Challa, and it seemed like he was more understanding when he died in the first one. So maybe he would have come back and just been like, you know, like he would have had a different mindset because him in the spirit world, that was who he was before he died, right? Like that's how he was.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that he would have probably come back differently.
No, I don't think so.
Shuri as Black Panther just didn't do it for me.
Do you think...
It was a great movie, though.
Do you think the whole Namor thing was, like, the whole thing was calculated? Like, he knew what was going on. Like, at the end, where he's talking to that one lady, and he's painting the mural, and he's like, see, now when the surface people go for Wakanda, she'll have an ally with us.
So they'll need our help.
Yeah.
I think he let that whole thing play out exactly the way, like, him getting captured, or, like, that whole...
Yeah,
to gain her trust. Because, like, she was on the edge, and then she didn't kill him, and then it kind of, like, bonded them, and she's like, our people shouldn't be eaten up with vengeance like we are. Like, they have so many similarities. I wonder if he's like, yes, this is what I wanted from the beginning.
Could.
No, it makes sense, now that I think about it. That's, I mean, why not?
Because he ages slowly.
He's very old.
Shuri's very naive. Shuri's very naive.
And
she's very
young.
She's very gullible.
Mm-hmm.
She's a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
whereas
he's been there.
He's a couple 100 years old because.
But he's been doing this.
He went up to the surface world and he saw the Spanish.
I love that
the Spanish Inquisition.
That whole scene.
Yeah.
Everything when they would go back in time with his mom, and when they would go see the whole country, I loved everything.
In Mexico.
Loved it.
But yeah, Shuri as Black Panther for me could have been better. Like, just the character.
I wasn't crazy about Riri either.
I think she was better than Shuri as Black Panther.
She wasn't a Black Panther though.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, just her character.
Oh, that she was more likable.
She was more likable than Shuri was as Black Panther because Shuri already had a character. Mm-hmm. It's like
I liked her as a scientist. That's what I said.
That's what didn't say that. Shuri as Shuri, the normal human being, was better.
Right.
I like Riri as Ironheart better than Shuri as Black Panther. I thought she was more likable. Her being funny and the way she reacted was more natural than Shuri trying to be funny. I feel like
she was just there for comic relief. It was convenient comic relief.
Oh, Riri?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it was necessary.
Yeah, I like her. I'm glad she's there.
She's got she got Baldy over there. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
The general.
The general. She had the general just show up in her dorm room with a spear. She's like, oh my God, you got a spear in here? Like, she's freaking out because it's like she doesn't know what this is. This is normal for Shuri, but like it's felt really forced.
I feel like it was such a plot hole that they went just the two of them to Massachusetts. Because remember when T'Challa, her, and then they took another person with them to Tokyo or Korea in the first one? You remember in the first Black Panther?
Yes. It was Nakia. Yeah. Nakia, T'Challa, and Michonne.
Yeah. They took all three of them to go to like a...
And Shuri shows up. Wasn't she She was driving the car from Wakanda.
And I mean, this would be just as dicey of a situation.
Yeah.
And they just take the two of them. Like, of course something bad happened. Like...
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, he was like, bring her to me. You know what I mean? And, we'll be fine. Or you'll be fine. And then he attacks them. While they're doing what he asked for.
But she was never gonna bring her to him.
He didn't know that.
Then how did he know when to attack them and where?
They were watching them.
Yeah.
So why, if they're watching them?
But they weren't on the surface. Well, I mean,
all according to plan.
There's a lot of like unanswered questions though.
Right.
Why did they do that? How did they know they would be there?
Well, they knew where she was, right? They knew of the scientist, but they didn't know where she was up until the Wakandans.
No, I think they knew exactly who she was, where she was. Because how do they even know an American built it? An American scientist made it.
Probably had an American flag.
Oh, you saw how far they had to travel to get to Boston? Pretty sure that's where they were.
I thought they were in Illinois.
I don't know.
No, they were in Boston.
Yeah.
She's at MIT.
MIT is in Boston.
Oh, okay.
So they went to Boston.
At the end of the movie, she said, if you ever want to come to...
Yeah.
She didn't say Boston. She said Chicago.
Go to catch a Bulls game.
Right.
Maybe that's where she's from.
That's where she is from.
Yeah.
Riri.
But MIT.
I know MIT is not in Boston. I just figured.
You mean Chicago?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just strange to me how he wanted to kill her. Like, it's such an oversimplification of such a big problem. And I feel like it's a bit of a plot hole. Like, someone that intelligent, someone that's lived that long. Like, obviously killing one scientist that made a machine isn't going to solve the problem that he's...
Right.
Like, he kept wanting to, like, let's kill her. And it's like, I don't think it's going to really solve the problem, buddy. They're already on to you.
Well, at first I thought it was the Wakandans.
I love that scene where they're... where the lady's on the helicopter pad, and then they're on that little ship, and then they all die.
Yeah.
That's great. I loved it.
That was a cool scene.
Oh,
and that was Namor. That threw the... Obviously, he's the only one that can fly out of all of them.
Little ankle wings. He's got ankle wings. It
reminded me of the guy from Hercules.
Yeah. Instantly, I thought about that. I was like, oh, it's the same wings that a flying fish would have. You know how the flying fish just hover above the water?
Yeah.
That's literally kind of like the same concept. But I thought of Hercules.
I wonder if it's going to grow back.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I'm pretty sure they would.
Yeah.
It's like a bone. Or it's like an
he got his wing cut off. Oh, like he got his whole leg cut off or something. But I think I agree with Savanah on that. That's a good one. I think he knew everywhere because like you're in Boston. You are so far from Wakanda.
Yeah.
And he was there.
And this dude just pulls up Moby Dick in it. Boom.
Those orcas needed their propers. I feel like every time they popped up in a scene, they're like, oh, yeah, they are. Oh. That one scene where they like flip it off the tail.
Yeah, just literally like, oh, here comes the SeaWorld crew. Boom. There you go. And you're like, how long did it take them to get here? Is it a portal or something? I don't know.
They're on, so they came from...
That's the currents, yeah.
They came from Mexico. They came from down there. So it's all connected up if you go.
I know, bro.
EAC.
Looking where Mexico is
to
on the map, that's pretty.
And there's so many of them too. I think that's another thing.
Yeah.
There's so many of them that they could be everywhere at once.
That's true, but Namor's not everywhere at once.
Namor wasn't in Boston.
Namor wasn't there.
That's right. He wasn't there. No. He was not there. That big guy was.
And that one lady.
He had his.
The three people.
That's true because he has like hundreds of thousands of like people. Like his tribe is huge.
Yeah.
I would have thought the general would have become like more prepared too. I thought when she took off her jacket that she would have had some kind of suit, and she had nothing.
She had her spear.
She wore her it was her normal suit.
Like that's so strange.
I bet you that was CG too.
No, it was not CG. That was not CG.
It would have been more appropriate that she has a nanotech suit.
Spear was.
I didn't like that part.
I feel like she was a little lackadaisical with her.
Well, they don't have
plan.
They wear their traditional army stuff. It's only Black Panther that has it.
So you think she would have had a go-go gadget stuff?
She didn't like that stuff.
Yeah, the general doesn't like that stuff.
She don't like that stuff.
She likes the traditional.
Look where it got her.
She's got that
she likes
ugly blue suit now.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't mind the suit. I thought it was cool.
I liked it.
It was cool. It had the dreads on it.
Maybe different color. If it was the red and the gold that they had, I know it would have been Iron Man. But
she's probably going to be a character that she's probably going to turn into like an MCU character.
Oh, she definitely
for sure.
Will. She'll going to fight alongside Black Panther. That's for sure.
Paul.
I love that. That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
He walks in with a carrot.
Purple carrot.
Bald-headed demon. No, I'm sure she'll become like a character that maybe we don't even probably a character that we've heard before, but just not even like thinking about. I'm sure there's a character that she could probably turn into with that blue suit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The scene was so sad with the queen.
Is she drowned?
No, with when she like demoted the general.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, because
you're really bringing up some stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it was Shuri's idea to leave with Namor.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't like
that was her grief talking.
But she didn't know.
I know she didn't.
She didn't know.
But I respect the general for just walking away and doing that. It's like, oh man, this girl, she's really humble.
I forgot about her husband. I totally forgot that her husband was a traitor, and then he's in jail.
Yeah, he is in jail. That's right.
So when she brought that up, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's right. He betrayed Wakanda.
Yep.
To go with Killmonger. That's savage. I like it. But I don't know. It's like I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Like I loved the movie when I saw it. Now that I think about it, I don't think I love it as much anymore.
I don't know. Like
I liked
it started off good. It started off good, and then when they attacked on the bridge, to me the movie all fell apart.
Lost some steam.
It did, because it's just like I keep saying, it's like you asked him to do something and then you...
Wait, no, I think Namor did show up, didn't he?
He didn't show up there.
Good.
He didn't show up until he presents himself.
That's right.
They regained consciousness.
Well, he didn't get full light on him because he threw the helicopter out of the sky, and then he showed up at the beach
with the mom and the
with
daughter.
The mom. Yeah.
Did you notice too that she was about to tell her about T'Challa's son, and he shows up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's something I need to tell you about your brother. It might have not been about him though.
It was about him.
It was gonna be.
I was hoping it would have been something else.
No, definitely.
I mean, we'll never know. Never know.
Something about your brother. What?
Something about your brother.
He has a child.
It could have been either a kid or it could have been something else. Yeah. Like there's something that he wanted me to tell you, or there's something that he wanted.
His son.
No, I don't think it was his son. Nah. It could. I
100% it was that.
I hope it wasn't that.
Why would you not want it to be that? It's obviously that.
Too cliche.
Exactly.
I just feel like I don't want to say the whole movie's cliche, but it kind of.
I know when they're like on the beach.
It kind of is. Oh my gosh. Who are you? It's like, oh, as soon as I saw the kid, I said, oh, that's his nephew.
Yeah, exactly.
My name's T'Challa. All right.
Like everyone gasped so loudly in the theater.
Right.
The second she said she couldn't be around, and I'm like, yeah, because she's pregnant.
So she got pregnant. She dips on Wakanda.
Yeah.
Leaves for years to kind of refresh and start over.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
Because she was
pregnant with T'Challa.
Right. And they both didn't want him being raised in Wakanda. They wanted him to be raised as normal, like a normal kid.
Yeah.
Not as like...
Well, that kid's life just became unnormal.
But I think they're going to keep him a secret.
They're going to keep him a secret up until probably when he's old enough to challenge for the throne.
Right.
And then...
He's like, you know how to keep a secret, don't you?
I don't even want to think... I don't even want to think about how...
We'll get a movie 10 years later.
No, they'll probably time jump.
I don't think they're going to time jump.
They probably will.
They might.
They
time jumped for Infinity War. They did 5 years.
That was small though.
But that was for a blip though.
Yeah. I know, but it's still.
I feel like that was okay though.
That was okay.
That made sense.
That made sense, but like.
He's only 6.
That's a big time jump.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna make him like 18 years old and he challenges.
Hey, even a 5-year time jump, he'd still be a child.
I know that. All I'm saying is like my point is that they time jumped in the timeline and they can still time jump.
I don't think they're gonna.
I feel attacked in this whole episode.
It has been strangely aggressive. You brought up the nanotech.
Yeah, you brought up the nanotech.
Nanotech. I'm an evil person, and
I left for 5 minutes and nanotech take over.
And then I said that I like her as a scientist. I might as well threw cats out of a window.
God, now this is a therapy session. Welcome to Let's Be Real Therapy. Let's be real. You're insane.
What did I just say? I just forgot because it's not important.
So
Shuri, did you like her as Black Panther or no?
Not really.
Okay.
Wasn't the worst, but not the best.
This movie was definitely better than Love and Thunder. Actually, wait.
No.
Hold on.
What?
No.
Whoa, wait.
It was longer than Love and Thunder.
I love
Love and Thunder was an hour and 45 minutes.
I like Love and
Thunder. It was
Thunder.
not an hour and 45 minutes.
It was shorter.
It was short.
Significantly.
That's so bad.
I liked Love and Thunder.
It's telling a shorter
This
story.
movie cannot be worse than Love and Thunder.
It's not.
Did you not like Love and Thunder?
No, I like Love and Thunder.
Okay.
No,
War of the God Butcher was my favorite part about Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should not have killed him off. Because we should have got a better understanding of his past.
We should have seen him more.
Yes.
That movie should have been a longer movie.
What?
Love and Thunder.
Or they should have not killed Gore off. Because now what happens?
Nothing.
We don't see where he came from. We don't know anything about the symbiote. We don't know anything about the Necrosword besides it calls to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have at least got him in the next Thor movie, we would have probably got the history, and we would have probably got a better understanding. And they could have killed him off in the beginning if they wanted to.
I feel like maybe having Gore the God Butcher when the movie was solely focused around Jane, probably not a good idea. You probably had a different villain.
No, I thought them two being in the same movie was fine because...
No, I'm talking about like him as a villain. Like they could have had a different villain when... Because the movie is solely focused around Jane, not so much Gore the Butcher.
I see where you're going, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I get you.
Like they could have had like...
It seems like they're doing this theme.
It could have been maybe his sister. Like we got in Ragnarok.
We got her.
I know that. They could have swapped it.
Well, I think
Gore the God Butcher is more of a Ragnarok... Because Ragnarok in Norse mythology is the end of the world.
Yeah.
And here is a god killer.
But I think Gore... The reason they brought Gore is because to open up the next big villain for Thor.
He got to eternity.
Yeah.
Which probably has to do something with the Eternals.
I do respect. No, eternity doesn't have anything to do with the Eternals. No.
Did you watch the Eternals?
I did watch the Eternals. I'm the only one that likes the Eternals.
No, whoa, I like the Eternals.
You like the Eternals?
I thought that movie was needed.
Yeah, I did.
That movie was needed. It was a slow movie, but it was needed.
That's what I like.
I did not mind it at all because you got to understand the Celestials from a different.
I like that I like that it's slowed down as a Marvel film because you need that in the middle.
I didn't hate it. It wasn't my favorite.
It wasn't my favorite movie, but I liked it.
I thought Icarus was a bit of a drama queen.
And I did not like Sprite. First of all, I'd name a character Sprite, one of the worst sodas ever.
Facts.
Like
probably the most carbonated soda you can drink.
Bro, you ever tried chugging a Sprite?
Burp City.
Bro, just dead.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Coke comes through my nose when I chug it.
Really? Oh, this is what we got to definitely... We're going to have an episode of Juan chugging Coke. Juan chugging Coke. But no, yeah. No. But yeah, I feel like Gore, they're going to open up the next villain. Because I know Hercules is going to be the next villain for Thor, but they become best friends. We already know that story.
Yeah.
But I think Zeus is going to get really mad about that. He's going to bring in this next villain, like we've already talked about. Like I told you.
He's probably going to bring in Hades.
No, I think he's going to connect Gore to... Because the Chaos King is nothing but darkness. You can't bring in Null because it's a Sony-owned villain.
Right.
So they're going to have to bring in somebody who's similar to Null. That's what I think, because Necrosword is Null. He created the symbiotes. So it's only... He would be the only villain I feel like they should bring in because... Him and Gore connected. Gore fought pretty much for Null. You know, like he was his guy. But in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I was sad as heck at the end of the movie. We didn't get to see Dr. Doom.
Were we supposed to?
Yes. There was that big reveal that he was supposed to be in the movie at the end. And like in the end credits. But apparently, they didn't want to mix that in with the movie that, you know, reveals like T'Challa's death already. They didn't want to like add anything more.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a completely different plan, and then he died.
No, this was after he died. Like the whole Dr. Doom thing, because Dr. Doom was supposed to make his reveal in Wakanda Forever because this is gonna set him up for.
I feel like it would have made sense to put him in this movie.
I definitely think so too. He could have showed up either as the magical Dr. Doom or the scientist. I mean, it would have been perfect to introduce another scientist.
Yeah.
You know, walk him right into the Wakanda place as a scientist, and then they turn on him. Or he turns on everybody else. You know, like he could have Inside Out project. You know what I'm saying? He could have literally been in and out of there. And then he could have been working with Kang the whole time because they're connected. And we're going to get Kang the Conqueror.
Maybe they'll already introduce him as him working together already with King.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like now, where do you introduce him at?
Anywhere.
In the Ant-Man and the Wasp?
You can do it anywhere.
What, you gonna introduce him in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special with a Santa hat?
So hostile.
I'm just saying, like,
there's literally a Fantastic Four movie coming out 2 years from now. You can introduce him then.
But why?
Is Jim gonna be in it?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. They introduced him in the not in the Eternals.
Yeah, but then would that Fantastic Four movie take place in an alternate universe before he was killed by Wanda?
I don't know.
Then that's probably
probably.
convoluted.
I mean, obviously, probably. But it's just my thing is why introduce Kang before Doctor Doom? If Kang is like the ultimate villain, in the next.
Well, it's kind of like Thanos isn't. Everybody thought he was the ultimate baddie, but there's other people.
Yeah, but I mean,
he wants to kill. He wants to annihilate half the population. Yeah, well, there's somebody out there bigger than Thanos that wants to get rid of the entire population.
There's so much build up for Thanos too,
which I liked. They did that right. They did it perfect.
Because they started dropping hints early on. You don't realize
they were like, "Oh, Thanos!" They just dropped his name.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, "Who the heck is Thanos?"
The first Captain America movie. Yeah. They started mentioning they started talking about the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, and they're just like, "What the?" That was the oh my god!
It was the Tesseract.
Yeah, the Tesseract. It was in Germany, and Captain America's like, "Oh, you should have left it in the water. You should have left it where it was. Shouldn't even brought it out because he knew." But
I feel like they're starting to sacrifice quality.
I hate to admit it, but
these last couple movies haven't been like
they're starting to DC these Marvel movies.
Oh.
Like as far as like quality, for like it's like a Black Panther was a good movie,
right?
I mean,
the first one was amazing.
Yeah, the first one was great.
The first one was better than this one.
But I mean, could that be all on Chadwick Boseman's charisma?
Well, that's I honestly
because
think
it's like
it's like you literally it's like removing Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the same.
Because like my favorite scene in Civil War is when
when he comes
in and he throws that motorcycle. That's the best scene. I
think that has something to do with it.
Plus the first one is like you've never seen Wakanda. It's like everything's so exciting, everything's so new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but taking Chadwick Boseman out, like after he died, it's just like there's an empty void. That's why I was saying M'Baku should have just been Black Panther.
It would have been a big Black Panther. Massive.
But he would have been. If you look at anybody, you know, all the men, any character in that movie, it's like, why isn't he Black Panther? He's already shown that he can fight, and he's challenged for it already once. And he's loyal to Wakanda.
Yeah.
He's got a good heart.
Nobody wants to protect him more than
his tribe. They go to his tribe when they need like protection.
Yeah.
Like,
and he lives in the freaking snow.
Why not make him why not make him the king of Wakanda? Like, literally, he lives off in his own area already. Just make him the Black Panther. Would have been so much better.
It's not like, you know, he even has to like live in the castle.
No.
You know, it's like he can live off at the mountains and then for generations to come. I don't know how long they actually live up there. Maybe if it's normal, human years is normal, but he can live up that legend of the Black Panther, being mysterious and whatever, because he's up in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Like, I would have totally been fine if he was the main, like, Black Panther, and if Shuri had her own suit and assisted him and literally fought with him and literally, like, I would have been more happy with that than her just being the only, like.
I feel like it would go more with her character too, to be like
a sidekick, a sidekick, yeah, like a Kate Bishop.
Yeah,
kind of
she
role.
wouldn't even want to be the Black Panther. I don't think she ever wanted to do that. I feel like she felt like she had to.
Yeah, my thing is, why make her Black Panther? She's not going to try to live up to her brother's legacy. She lived up to Killmonger. That was literally Killmonger.
She just wanted to snuff out Namor. I feel like that's why she did it. That's what really pushed her over the edge.
Well, I get it. Because T'Challa was like that at first, too. When that guy killed his father. He wanted to kill Bucky.
But he always wanted to be the Black. He always knew he was going to be the Black.
But I'm saying, as far as like that vengeance, he wanted to kill Bucky, even though Bucky didn't kill his father.
Right.
He just wanted to kill him. He had that vengeful, like, spirit about him, but I don't know. What was that?
I have no idea.
The spirit of Wakanda is here. But no, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this movie. Like,
it's not very black and white.
There's a lot of unanswered stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't say like, oh, I didn't
like
it. Oh, I loved it. I can't.
And then for them to really push it as like this is ending Phase 4, nothing really happened to kick off Phase. Yeah, Phase 5 starts with Quantumania, Ant-Man. That's Phase 5. Does.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm more excited for that as the beginning of Phase 5 than I was for this for the ending of Phase. Ending of Phase 3 was what? The first Avengers movie.
Well, which one was it that Spider-Man ended it? What phase was that? 4?
No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home ended a phase.
No, No Way Home kicked off.
No. Not No Way Home.
Far From Home?
Yeah. That ended the last phase.
We're in
It wasn't Endgame that ended that phase.
No.
It was Far From Home with Mysterio that ended that phase, and then they kind of left you with some questions. It's like, what about that and this? What is it? And then I think they hit us with Love and Thunder, and I think that's how it went. I could be wrong. Totally fine with that.
I'm very jazzed about the new Ant-Man. It's gonna be great.
Far
From Home ended that last phase.
Hold on,
right?
This is old.
Well,
Far From Home
ended the phase.
Yeah, no, I was saying this is old because it said 2024 was the end of Phase 4, but that's not true.
Well, that was what they were predicting, whatever.
Yeah, Avengers Endgame and then Far From Home ended.
What started the phase?
What started Phase 3 was WandaVision. Or Phase 4 was WandaVision.
Really?
The show.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I didn't like Multiverse of Madness.
I didn't watch that. Oh, the movie. Yes, I didn't like. I
didn't like that either.
That movie was trash.
They should have just had a Wanda movie.
It was worse than Dark World.
What is going on?
that movie.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. There was a lot of confusing things in that movie.
I just wish it would. I feel like they tried to mash up two ideas that should have been separate.
Or you could have had Wanda as a Vision, but just not have that much stuff going on at once. There was so much going on.
Yeah.
Like, it was too much to keep up with. Were you okay there?
That's almost what they were doing with this.
Yeah, I was looking at a timeline that somebody had made, and they had put Morbius in there. I was like, yeah.
I mean, it's technically it's in there. It's just a Sony film.
It's not. I mean, the only thing linking it is Tom Holland's picture.
Jared Leto shouldn't be allowed to make movies.
Shouldn't allowed to be make music either.
Nope. He should just retire.
He just can't get a break.
Morbius is such a cool character.
I kind of feel bad for him.
Black Widow started Phase 4. And then it was Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man, Strange, Thor: Love and Thunder, and then Wakanda Forever, and then all of the shows are in between. But as you go on like cinematic, like big screen.
So the next one is Phase 4.
The next one is Phase 5 with
Ant-Man. Quantumania.
Can't wait. It's gonna be great.
I hope it's great because I was hoping this movie would have been amazing.
Well, so far the first two Ant-Man movies are my favorite. Are one of my favorites.
They're
really, really entertaining. Both of them.
No, they've been great.
Paul Rudd is just
the man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sucks. You go into Black Panther. They're like, "Yep, it's gonna be great." It was a great movie.
I had no expectations.
And then next thing you know, Black Panther 2, Chadwick Boseman obviously had cancer, and he did pass away. So obviously that's gonna make the movie. You're gonna have to do more to try to even make the movie great, because I just feel like Shuri's not good as a main character. She's not.
Yeah. I like her, but she's not.
I like her as that side, that sidekick. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I feel like Riri would be she would be like a better, like more of a main character than Shuri. I don't know if it was just because of the actor. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's the way she carried herself in the role. She just didn't seem like a leader.
It's almost like the Harry Potter effect where everyone surrounding the main character is more interesting than the main character.
Bingo.
Phase 5 is Quantumania in February. Secret Invasion, which is going to be on Disney+.
I can't wait for Secret Invasion.
Guardians of the Galaxy, which is going to be Batista's last Guardians of the Galaxy.
So they say.
No, he's
done.
He's done.
They gotta kill him off then.
And Bradley Cooper, right?
Yeah, maybe. Bradley Cooper does Rocket Raccoon.
I think he's done after this too.
They might kill him. What Batista said is like he's not coming back because they fired that one director for that tweet he did in like 2009 or whatever. And he's like, I'm done. I'm not. If he's not directing, I'm gone.
He is directing though, isn't he?
He is, but he's not directing anymore.
James Gunn?
I don't know what his name. I don't remember his name was.
So he's just not going to direct any future.
He's not. He's doing this Guardians to keep him, and then they're like, is he doing any more? No. Okay, well then I'm not doing any more.
That sucks.
He's a great director. He directed.
I'm saying that sucks. Like they're going to just fire him for that.
Yeah. Well, that's the world we live in.
Everybody has a past, man.
And then we're gonna get the Marvels, which is that's gonna come out in theaters. It's a Marvel Studios.
We're gonna see Harry Styles.
Oh yeah. And then Loki season 2 is Disney Plus. Echo Disney Plus. Blade is gonna get a feature film.
Oh.
Ironheart's gonna be Disney Plus. Daredevil's gonna be Disney Plus. Agatha Disney Plus.
It's gonna be shows.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Ironheart.
Captain America is theater release, and Thunderbolts is a theater release. So a little more than half, maybe half, is about in Disney Plus, just like this phase was.
I think and that's okay.
I'm okay with that.
I like it because
people need to get Disney Plus because the biggest complaint about Doctor Strange was just like I don't want Disney Plus. I don't ever want to watch any of the Disney shows. So I don't know why Wanda was the villain. I have no idea why.
Everyone was confused.
Yeah.
And she was a villain.
Yeah, she was a villain, but they don't know why. They're like, why does she have kids and why is she a bad guy?
Why is she?
Because they didn't watch the show.
That's why you gotta watch the show.
It comes tomorrow, you gotta watch everything.
Yes.
Yeah, same with Star Wars. Well, Star Wars, no.
No.
As long as you know the main storyline, you're good.
I'm not watching Andor. You can't make me.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not watching it.
Nope.
I'm not.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch Tales of the Jedi because it continues on Clone Wars.
I just feel like there's so much to watch.
And I can't wait for Bad Batch Season 2. That was supposed to come out this year.
The 10 things you're watching.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm okay. I watch one thing at a time.
Your content.
I don't have that.
Content plate is very full.
You don't have that what?
I'm getting yelled at every direction. Everybody's like, you shouldn't even watch this. Watch that. Watch this.
Just say, hey, I'll put it on my list. Make a list.
Make a list, but then never watch anything someone
Make a list and just watch one thing at a time, dude. Yeah. Trust me. Your life will be better that way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do that.
You seem a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, you do.
There's a lot going on.
Yep.
You'll be all right.
10 things.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, man, just watch one thing at a time. You'll probably feel better at the end of your Earth life.
I've been on this Earth for 29 years.
You're watching 10 things at once.
What would be your star rating for Wakanda Forever?
Ooh, I need to go delete my Facebook post.
I'm gonna give it 3. I'm gonna be generous.
Generous with a 3?
That's bad. You sound like Rhett. You sound like Rhett from Good Morning.
Hey, listen, hey. Finland isn't real.
Yes, it is. Definitely real.
It's not. You haven't seen that episode.
Yeah, it's real. So 3?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer? Need a phone
That's
a friend?
how I feel about it.
Need a phone a friend?
I'll have to watch it again.
Once was enough?
I'll probably go Thursday.
Yeah, I think once was enough.
Once was enough?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
It's enough.
What would your star rating be, Savanah?
3.5.
Oh, okay.
You're roasting me for a 3.
I had to give it that a half. Sometimes a girl needs a half.
I respect that. I have to go with 4.
Weak.
Gotta go to 4. Because my because it's like when I left the theater, I'm like, dang, this was a 5.
No,
just hear. Hold on.
No.
Wait. I left the theater because I was like, dang, that was so good. Because of Namor, he carried the movie.
His shoulders must hurt.
I mean, his back was really hurting.
It was on fire.
Like just like Gore did with Thor: Love and Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And those goats.
No, I don't
and those
think
goats.
that's even the same.
And those goats. Gore carried that movie.
No.
Picture that movie without Gore.
Yeah, it would still be good.
Who? Would you think that?
Mm.
Gore was like
I would say it's all right.
Without gore.
Yes.
If you took Namor out of this movie,
it'd be bad. It'd be like, what's going? Why is this a documentary?
He's such an essential part of this movie.
Yeah, I gotta give it a 4. Because of my
That's your rating.
Because of my Facebook post.
What was your Facebook post? You want to be a...
I commented on somebody's and I said, "Oh, that's a 5."
I don't just dole out 5 stars. You gotta earn that.
Just take it all. Just give it all. You know. You should have seen my Marvel list. Yeah.
You show up to the theater, 5.
Yeah, just being there. I mean, I got the shirt and everything. 5. I'm a fan.
Wow.
I mean, I'm a fan of Black Panther.
I love Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman.
But I thought I've been thinking about the movie all day today, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go into this episode saying a 5. I don't think that's a good idea.
You'd be lying.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Johns is a movie reviewer on YouTube that I love to watch. He rates his movies not with stars, but by certain things he says. And one of them he raises if it's okay, but it's not like good. It's like you'll remember it and like you'll forget it in about one day.
Damn.
So
that's a slap. That's a slap in the face.
I mean, honestly, like today they asked me.
I don't think I'll forget it.
I'm not gonna forget it, but like today I was asked like, "Oh, you saw it? Like, how was it?" I was like, "Oh." First I said it was good, then they asked me again, the same person, and I was like, "It was okay." And, you know what I mean? Like, as I thought about it more.
You were super jazzed to gush about it.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No.
I'm definitely not gonna bring this up like having dinner with friends. It's not gonna be like man, did you guys see this movie? It's definitely not that type of feeling. Now, after I thought about it for a whole day.
Yeah.
Save your money. Wait till it comes out on Disney Plus.
It's a 4, but save your money.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying. For me, it's a 4. I was glad I went. I got my collectible thing, but it's okay to save your money and wait till it comes out
on Disney Plus. That's where it's gonna go.
I mean, I ain't gonna go that low and say you're gonna forget in one day.
I didn't say that. But
I'm not saying you did. I said that guy did. Whatever his name was, Jeremy Johns.
I don't know if he said that. I didn't watch it because I didn't want somebody else's.
You're saying it's in the neighborhood.
It's in the neighborhood. He has like other ones. Like he'll add.
I'm gonna
like,
get a message
more
later
days
from this guy saying, "Oh, you said I said the wrong thing."
I didn't watch his review because I didn't want until after I talk about it. Yeah, I don't want to be compromised.
I don't know. I think I rate these movies emotionally. As soon as I'm done with the movie, 5.
You don't say.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to point it out. Because I mean,
it's definitely a movie going experience.
Like, I mean, like
I enjoyed my time watching it, and I feel like we had fun. Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good movie, though. It
could have been better.
Yes.
If M'Baku was Black Panther, this would have been a 5.
I feel like the best thing that they did in that movie was the moment of silence for Chadwick Boseman in the beginning when it was the purple
silent open.
The silent open.
Loved it.
I loved it.
So after that sucked.
No, the opening was good.
That was the peak.
I was like, all right, we're starting with something good, and then like it.
Oh, and another part that I didn't really particularly care when Shuri and her mother were on that beach, and she just like makes her mom feel so shitty for having that experience with grief. I'm like, calm down. Like, that's something that your mind created to blah blah blah. I'm like, whoa.
I kind of like that. It kind of showed like it kind of showed like she was the black sheep in the family, though.
Like, that's her. She just lost her son, and you're like, yeah, it's just your imagination thinking that up. Like, whoa, calm down. They're having a vulnerable moment, and she's like trying to make her feel like stupid about saying. That's what I'm
saying. I thought we got too much of Shuri, and Shuri's supposed to be that sidekick. Scientist girl.
You don't make Robin Batman until
unless he becomes Nightwing.
He's got to get Nightwing first.
He's always Nightwing.
No, he becomes Batman at one point.
Does
he?
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have to talk about Batman one day.
We did last week.
Yeah, but we talked about the movies. We didn't talk about extensive.
Bruh. We brought up Nightwing.
On the first one.
Well, you brought up Nightwing, and nobody heard you.
I always bring up Nightwing.
Nightwings, yeah. I don't know. I'm having a tough time with this movie.
I see that.
Thor: Love and Thunder was definitely better.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay to say.
If Ant-Man is not good...
Stop. Please, don't put that voodoo in here. I think Ant-Man's going to be amazing.
Let's hope.
I mean, that's all we can do, right? Just hope that Ant-Man and the Wasp is good. What are you thinking about it? Like,
so...
What could have made Black Panther better? No nanotech. Everything.
No, I don't know. Maybe
no nanotech. All real suits.
A different Black Panther, or I don't know. Like
I feel like M'Baku was like out of place in this movie.
No.
Like there was like some scenes where I'm just like, dude, you're a warrior. Come on, like.
He did a lot of warrior things.
He did.
I like the tension between him and Shuri.
Oh gosh,
loved it.
I wonder if that was like a real tension, to where it was like.
I don't think they did it on purpose.
No, but it's just like like a Chadwick Boseman moment where it's like, yeah, I should be Black Panther, but you're Black Panther.
They could be Black Panthers together because they fall in love. I would love that. There's been. I
understand MCU was bought out by Disney, but not every Disney movie has to be like a love story.
They could have had a love story.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm. No, it would have been like Ray and Kylo Ren.
Don't even start it on Ray. Don't even get started on Ray. The worst character.
I LOL'd in person when I saw that. Let me tell you right now.
You lolled?
I lolled.
I cannot stand Ray. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
I loved Ray and Kylo Ren. I shipped it from the second.
Bruh, Ray is the most...
Triggered.
She's mid. She's very mid.
Wow.
Very mid.
First a 4-star rating, now this?
She's very mid.
Wow.
She's very mid. She
it's
is.
It's like the nanotech all over again.
No, like it's...
I'm going to cut that part out of the episode.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
No, it's going to be on the audio. You got to...
I'm going to cut the audio too.
Cut it out.
I want these people to see you mad.
It never existed. 30 minutes disappear from the episode.
Well, no, that exists somewhere if you delete it. It's in your archive. No, but Rey's very mid. I didn't like in Star Wars how she knew how to control the Force and almost kill Kylo Ren in the first movie. Where that's not how it goes.
Conversation for another day.
Sounds like they tried to go Star Trek route with that one.
Don't even.
Star Trek sucks too. A lot of lens. It's just a lot of lens flares and wannabe Star Wars movies.
Why'd you bring me here?
You're a fan of Star Trek?
Yeah, I'm a Star Trek fan.
I respect it.
Great. It's fantastic.
You know what? How about this? I'll actually watch a Star Trek. I only watched one movie. One of them.
Gotta watch the shows too.
You said lens flare, so you watched the Jabrams one.
No.
The Jabrams?
I did watch the TV shows though. As a kid. I did watch the TV shows as a kid.
It's lit.
It was like Star Wars competition. It was like a rivalry. It was like SmackDown versus Raw back in the day.
There's nothing like that similar though.
It was like
just in space,
WCW, WWF.
Oh, there you go.
There.
No.
It was the true Star Wars.
No. Stop it! I almost shook my head. Yes, it's not true.
No, I'm talking about like the.
Oh yeah.
It's like the.
Yes. So Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Roll credits.
I don't mean my rating. Oh my god.
Are you taking back your 4-star?
Yes,
that was fast.
I am.
This has been an emotional roller coaster. Just say what you feel. It's okay.
I don't know.
3-star racist.
3-star racist? What? He gave a 3.
Yeah, I know.
So he's racist.
No.
I would be. So I have to stick with my 4.
3.5. Yeah.
I don't know, man. All I know is Ant-Man and the Wasp better be good.
Oh, I know it's going to be good. It's got Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah.
He has a team. I don't watch trailers, but I saw that part when I came back from the bathroom.
Oh, so you're watching trailers?
Well, I was forced.
Just like we were with Shuri.
There's the callback.
Just like we were with Shuri. Like, I just don't understand her. Why'd they have a fire at the end of the movie? On the beach.
They're burning their funeral clothes. Like she did with her mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She burned the white. Yeah.
Just come up. Who are you? I'm T'Challa. Bruh, come on, man. Give him a different name.
He's a junior.
Bruh. TJ. No, TC? Is that his name?
No,
TC?
his Haitian name is...
T'Challa. Hayati. Not Haiti.
that caused him. This like, I wonder why. I would like that for that to be explained.
Yeah, it's just not the. I guess it's not like the pronunciation.
Maybe it's their accent.
I don't know.
Do they speak Swahili?
Who, Wakandans?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Or do they have their own language? I was curious about that.
I think they speak...
Oh, no, it sounded like their own language.
I was wondering about that.
They probably speak their own language.
Michael B. Jordan did great when he was speaking Wakanda.
Yeah.
In the first movie.
I mean, they know a lot of languages. I think they know every language in the world.
Must be nice. So why do they need an interpreter?
I mean, that's why you have Nakia. She was like speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, when she started speaking Spanish, I was like, yes, this
There's
is
certain people that probably, like, that's their job. It's like to study the languages and teach them.
Yeah.
Because they're a country in Africa, and Africa has so many different countries with so many different languages. And they're surrounded by so many different countries with so many different languages.
Surrounded by a body with a tribe in there with a different language.
Exactly.
So 3? 3.5 and a 4.
3.
Yep.
I need to work on myself. I need to work on my grading scale.
Get it together.
I can't. It's a never-ending
You
journey.
just have a chart next to you.
Yeah.
With your faces, like how you like it.
Not good.
Mid.
But no, like, I come out of the movie loving it.
Of course you do, because you're in the theater.
Today I'm thinking about it.
But would you feel the same way if you watched it at home?
Yes. Yes, I would.
And then you would think about it and you'd be like, maybe not.
Yes.
I knew right away, maybe not.
Yep.
Ah,
Exactly.
did you?
Yeah. As soon as I saw that damn killer whale come out of the water,
Bro, brought me back to Shamu, bro.
I never went.
Bro, made me think of Jaws 3D.
I went there.
Jaws 3.
I was there.
No, Jaws 3. You were the one that crashed into the window.
Like, why you need to move?
Oh my god, that's like one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh,
One of the best movies ever made.
Jaws 3D.
Yes. With what's his face?
Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
Dennis Quads.
oh yeah.
That movie's amazing.
Steve
from start
Irwin
to
shorts.
finish.
They were shorter.
Okay, how about this? The storyline was great in that movie, but just the
The
three.
shark that doesn't move.
The three.
Everything
And the shark
about
that puts it in
movie is
reverse?
Perfect.
It was
Perfect.
it was hilarious. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't.
It was a
I don't
hilarious.
microanalyze it. It's just one of those movies you just take it at face value. It's great.
Do you feel that way about Jaws 4?
I stopped after 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why.
It's personal. In Jaws 4, they out of fear. This shark followed us to the Bahamas.
Vengeful shark.
Really? He didn't like dark meat either. Remember that?
It growled.
When he went after the black guy. He's like, he don't like dark meat. He's like, I told you he didn't like dark meat. Spit him out. Like, dang, this is so dumb. They should have stopped after number 2.
No.
Stop
This
at
is
the
number
first one.
3.
First 2 were good.
Yeah.
First one was the scariest.
Right.
I hated that movie as a kid.
As a
First one?
kid, yeah.
I couldn't swim in my pool at night. Even I had a light in my pool.
In your pool.
Yeah. I would swim at night sometimes and I'd go into the water. I'm like, something's over there. Nothing's there, but I'm getting out. I'm like, I'm going to get out. All right, this is scary.
That's like everybody's like nightmare.
Yeah.
In
Just
your pool,
a shark just comes through the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Drain sharks. Oh, next movie on Netflix.
Oh, it's probably already on site.
You heard it here first.
It's already.
Avalanche sharks.
Free ideas.
Have you seen Avalanche sharks?
No.
Oh.
Bruh. It's a funny watch. It's a funny one. It is a funny one. But
3 stars. So
3.5 and a 4.
are we moving to the next segment?
I'm sticking with a 4. I have
There's
to
another
stick with it.
segment?
Are we moving to the next segment?
Well, we usually have more than one segment, but
What's the next segment? I didn't have notes for that.
what's the movie of the week?
The movie of the week. We have a movie of the weekend of this or that.
What's the movie of the week? I don't have a this or that. I could not find one.
Well, does she have one?
I don't know. We'll ask her randomly. So, what's the movie of the week?
Movie of the week.
It better be a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh,
Is
you
it-
assign people homework?
Well, I mean, what we do with the movie of the week, it's like we tell people, hey, this is the recommended movie to watch this week, and I watch it, I'll go back and watch it, and then we hope people go watch it.
Oh, that's fun.
To me, this movie is
Let's hear it.
way better
Then what?
than Black Panther.
Is it a Marvel movie?
Wakanda Forever. No.
man.
For today.
It's Prisoners, released in 2013, stars Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. And what's his name? Paul Dano, which is...
You don't like him?
Not what after we did to Taylor. All Too Well?
What are you talking about?
Scarf? Taylor Swift?
What did he do to Taylor?
Oh, that's a long story.
No. What did he do?
I feel like she's always the toxic one in the relationship.
Oh, yeah, that's why she's writing all these songs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look what you made me do?
Yeah.
No.
Insecurity.
You can't have 15 albums about breakups and then not be the toxic one.
What happened? What happened with Taylor?
They were together, right? Yep. And there was a big age difference. And she felt madly in love with him. It was speculated that, he was her first. Then he just washes his hands of her, breaks up with her, destroys her. And then she has an issue with it for a long time. And then it's a pattern for him where he's still dating women that are significantly younger than him. But then the scarf, if you look at that time where they were dating, she had a scarf that she would always be photographed wearing. And she references it that he never returned it to her with her box of stuff. And then he's photographed the same scarf. It's the whole thing.
Interesting.
All right. Well, it's not like women
he's a creep.
Their exes sweaters
he's
around.
A creep. Yes. She said that line in her song. You get older, but your girlfriends stay the same age. Something like that.
Sending shots.
Yep. Looking at him sideways.
She's still toxic, and she looks like she could be a barista.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
What's the plot?
This movie also stars Paul Dano.
Who?
Paul Dano, who has played the Riddler in the Batman.
Great movie.
Yes. This movie is...
I'm talking about Batman.
The one with Edward Cullen?
I love that movie.
That movie's great.
We talked about it last week.
It's my
number one. He's a handsome man.
We talked about it last week.
It's my number one.
Not my number one.
I don't know how that was your number one.
It was my number one.
That's a shock.
Yeah, I lost my crap.
Where'd you put it? Oh, it was my number one.
Cool.
The plot of this movie, this might be a horror movie for you.
Whoa.
It's not.
What are you trying to say?
Because you're a parent.
Yes, I am.
Well,
apparently I am.
Hugh Jackman's character faces the parents' worst nightmare when his 6-year-old daughter, Anna, and her friend are kidnapped.
So Taken.
Taken all over again.
Yep.
Well, this is better than Taken because they're not...
Whoa, watch your Liam Neeson hitting...
Well, they're not throwing grenades in the middle of a crowded city.
That was Taken 2.
It's still in the Taken universe. It's still the Taken CU. The TCU.
TCU? That's a college.
Huh?
That's a college.
Well, they're all Taken.
Texas Christian University. Taken is great.
The first one is good, yes.
The second one's good too.
When she starts throwing grenades at people,
it's okay that they just wanted to wake up the neighbors.
Wake up! It was a midday.
It's okay.
Guys getting a sandwich with a hot dog in it.
His hot dog was still...
Don't start this controversy.
His hot dog was still edible.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or was his arm just gone?
His arm did not get blown off.
His arm was replaced with the hot dog.
The seagulls are back. The seagulls. How dare you hate on Liam Neeson? Well, go ahead.
I never said I hated Liam Neeson.
You just did. You literally just did.
Yeah.
No.
Qui-Gon Jinn. How can you not like Qui-Gon Jinn?
I like Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't think so.
And I like the lion from the movie that I hate the most.
Naruto. Narnia?
Yeah.
You hate Narnia?
I freaking hate Narnia.
I don't care how many times our high school made us watch that movie. I loved it.
I've seen that movie like 50 times.
I wouldn't turn my siblings in for Turkish Delight, but that's a great movie.
That's a really good movie.
Oh my! I haven't read the book though.
I never said it was a bad movie.
You did. You literally
I just said I hate it. There's a difference. When it comes to that movie, there's a difference.
What did Narnia do to you?
Well, our high school made us watch it too much.
They made me specifically watch it 100 times.
Oh, yeah, you guys weren't watching Harry Potter, that's for sure.
Juan, you need to get your life together. Watch Narnia. I was still watching Harry Potter.
Like, okay, this movie's been out for 6 years now. Can we move on?
No.
Prisoners.
Sounds good.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman.
Liam Neeson.
Their 6-year-old daughter. Well, Hugh Jackman's 6-year-old daughter, and her friend is kidnapped. Jake Gyllenhaal is a detective named Loki.
Is that really his name?
Yeah, his name is Loki in the movie.
Wow.
Wow.
And he's the head detective. He's looking for their kids, but Hugh Jackman's character loses faith in Loki and takes matters into his own hands, trying to find. Well, he thinks he knows who the person is, and takes matters into his own hands.
It's changing all the whole time.
You should. The movie's great. The movie is.
Sounds good. What made you bring that one?
I love this movie. I love watching it. It's kind of slow, but it's very exposition heavy. So you have to like really watch and pay attention to what they're saying, or you'll miss everything.
You're not playing on your phone while this movie's
on. No, you're not. You wouldn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But spoil it. I just love the lengths that Hugh Jackman's character goes to to find his daughter.
Okay.
So it's just
Gotcha.
It's probably something. What people would think he does, what people think they would do in that situation, but they probably won't
or can't.
Right. So, Prisoners, 2013.
Sounds good.
Great movie.
Seems like a good movie. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's on the Movies Anywhere, so you can watch it.
I can watch movies anywhere.
Yep.
Yes, I can. So 3 stars, huh?
For Black Panther, yeah. For Prisoners, 5 stars.
Ooh.
Well, I think every movie he picks is 5 stars.
Why else would you suggest it? Why would you suggest a 3-star?
Exactly.
Right, I would never suggest this movie.
I mean, I'll suggest Jaws 3D just because it's so horrible.
That's a 5-star movie. I don't know why you would say that. Lump it with a 3-star.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
It's a big stretch.
That's a
5-star.
Right? Deep Blue Sea was definitely better.
Oh yeah. That's just
LL Cool J
bird is better than
diving over the shark.
Just his bird is better than Jaws 3D.
100%.
Never seen it.
And the bird gets eaten.
You never seen Deep Blue Sea?
No.
Samuel Jackson, I love it. He gives one of his big Samuel L. Jackson speech. We got to stick together. Shark.
He gets eaten by a giant mako.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it's these mako sharks that they literally like do scientific experiments on them.
On their brains.
On their brains, like kind of like humanize them.
Mm-hmm.
And they grow, they grow larger.
They're
massive. They're like megalodons. They can swim backwards. They
can swim backwards. Yeah.
They don't show them in the river. This is all done in the ocean.
No, reverse. She said.
Yeah. Reverse. I thought you said rivers.
No.
Because Jaws went to rivers.
No.
But yes, reverse. Yes.
I don't know why that's so threatening.
What is?
That they can swim in reverse.
Sharks can't.
Why is that threatening?
Because it's something that they can't do, and their brain was. I guess they were altered in the movie.
If they're altered to do that, then there's nothing that can stop them at that point.
So they're breaking the glass ceiling by swimming in reverse.
Yes.
Yes. Just like Jaws did in Jaws 3D when he was in that little tunnel and he went hitting the gates.
Cover your screen. Watch out.
He was hitting the gates to open them.
Yep.
I was like, impossible. That's not real. You can't do that. It's cheating. He's breaking the law of shark physics. And that's a 5-star movie for you.
100%.
Shark Week's better than that movie.
We're all allowed to have our opinions.
Well, 4-star for me for Wakanda Forever.
3.5.
It's a sad 4. Do you have a this or that or no?
I don't. Do you?
What's a this or that?
It's a pretty self-explanatory.
It's like a this or that, like, hey, like blue cheese or ranch. Like we would.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like related to.
I don't know. We kind of do like a this or that thing, and it's like, well, that's what literally the hot dog and the sandwich episode was about. We literally dedicated one episode to a hot dog and a sandwich.
You would.
Oh, Danny was in here too. Well, actually wasn't the whole episode. It was just the this or that segment. Cause we did talk
it wasn't
movies
the this
on
or that segment.
Well,
the this or that was after that.
Yeah. It was supposed to take place with this or that, and then that still happened.
You asked the question which sparked the debate, which we're all technically right.
That's an improvement. I'm so proud of you.
What?
I've never disagreed.
What are you referring to? The chocolate candy?
The hot dog sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Like, technically, yes, it is a sandwich, but I'm not going to call it a sandwich.
Because it's not.
Because it's not. I've always said that. And then he said, I thought the earth was flat, and I told him, no, the earth is square.
you're a flat earther?
No.
Huh.
No.
He said,
I said, I'm starting to think people that think hot dog are sandwiches and believe that the earth is flat. And I was referring to him.
Like if you like one, you'll like the other.
And I said, no, and the earth is square.
That would make it
flat on all sides.
My IQ's dropping.
Mine's rising.
Oh my God. Just like the bread you bake.
Yep.
Thank you, Marcus, for your rating. Didn't give us anything.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
So no this or that this week either, right?
I don't have a this or that. It's too much pressure. You should have prepared me.
Good job, Juan.
She watches the episodes. I don't know why she's not prepared.
I don't went that far.
She stopped watching after Harry Potter.
I did. It really upset me. That should have been the one that I was on.
You said no.
I mean,
1 hour before.
I mean, we did have a conversation about that.
Plenty of time.
When it was like, when we were like, she was like, yeah, you know, she
At this
said
point,
it
it's a
wasn't.
personality trait of mine. He tells me 1 hour before you guys go on.
It wasn't even. It was like 3 hours, 4 hours.
And then he's like, she's like, he said no, and I'm like, what does she think? We're just gonna just not do the episode? I think so.
I thought you would like reschedule or postpone it.
No.
I didn't think Daniel Radcliffe was like coming in person.
He was there.
Like,
You didn't see
it?
him?
Doesn't seem like.
Juan was like,
Were you
Yep.
renting the sorting pad for the episode? You couldn't even remember who Lupin was.
then now that she's just gonna come out there, nobody remembered who
It
Luther
just
was.
felt personal.
She's like, oh wow, they still did it. Interesting. They
When
still
I saw
did
it
it.
published, I was like, these motherfuckers.
Oh my god. We still did it.
Right
Like,
in
that's,
jail.
she's like, that's what happens when you say no. We're still gonna do it.
I mean, the wheels were already in motion.
We thought you would be like, of course I would. That would be
of
awesome.
course.
I'll just drop everything an hour
You
before.
had plenty of time. It wasn't an hour.
It wasn't. It was
It
like
was
2
not.
hours.
It was not. What was it, like 2 p.m.? We filmed at 8.
Usually 9. We say we're 8. Start at 8.
Yeah.
Start at 9.
But when did you know you were gonna do it?
When I
the week
texted
before.
you.
No, the week before.
The
No,
week
no, no.
before
The
would
week
have been
before.
plenty of information.
For Harry Potter, no.
Yeah. We usually know what we're gonna do a week before.
Not that one.
Oh no, we did not. It was the same day. I was like, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because we were like, what are we going to talk about this week? Oh, let's talk about Harry Potter. Okay, and then I texted Savanah.
Yeah, so everything was last minute. I'm so sorry for our unstructured
No, she could have said yes. She would have been fine.
podcast. But so that's pretty much it then.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
3.5.
4.
3.
Mm-hmm.
5 for the movie of the week, though.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Taken is better.
No, you won't be saying that after this, trust me.
What if I don't watch it?
You haven't watched any of the other ones I recommended, except for Scream.
No, because all of them are horror movies.
Huh? I know.
All of them are too scary. I don't know.
You should watch Barbarian, though. You like it.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
It's a little too scary.
You'd like...
Yeah, it's too scary. Yes, for sure. I'm just not good with scary movies, man.
Oh, you'd like Fright Night, even though I spoiled it for you.
No, that one I can do. That's like an old type of scary movie.
Yeah,
Why don't you recommend older movies?
I do.
Like?
I did Fright Night. That's 1985.
That's pretty old.
That's pretty old.
I'm talking about like...
It's born in
Almost
92.
black
Like
and white.
Casablanca?
Yeah!
I mean, I can.
Have you seen Casablanca?
I have. But
Oh.
I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to recommend Citizen Kane either.
No, recommend that.
I mean, I can recommend Bram Stoker's
What's
Dracula.
that face?
What?
The original.
No?
Nope, Prisoners, 2013.
5-star rating according to Juan.
5-star.
Can't wait. Can't wait to
Watch
to
it.
watch it.
Can't wait to almost watch it.
You should watch
I'll go every time I go to watch the movie of the week. I'll go to watch it,
And then
it.
they
Watch
just
something
don't.
else.
and then me and Silas, he's like, "Hey, let's watch Cars." I was like, "All right, cool. That's a good movie." Watch
That's a
Cars.
lot convincing.
Cars 3. I like Cars 3.
Very convincing.
Cars is good. I like the first one.
Cars what?
He always asks me. He always goes. He's always like Mater. He tries to say Mater, but he's like Mayor Monk Truck. And I'm just like, all right, you got it.
You'll get there one day.
You got it. You got it, bro. I'm like, I love this. Here you go. You got it. You got it.
Cars 1 and Cars 3 are the best. Cars 2 is crap.
Just watch all 3 of them. They're good.
I've just seen one. One and done.
All 3 of them are good.
No, I don't. For me personally, Cars 2
don't exist.
Cars 3 is Cars.
I mean, they do exist, but just because you do this to them doesn't mean they don't exist. But yeah. So that was our spoiler free. Wow. We suck at spoiler free then. I feel like there's so much we didn't talk about.
Spoiler
we
filled.
Spoiled pretty much the movie.
We didn't even talk about her mom dying.
Yes, we did.
Her drowning?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have walked out.
You must have fell asleep on that one.
No,
was I here? Wow.
You want to know the part I fell asleep? I was falling asleep.
Yeah, what part did you fall asleep on?
I was falling asleep. I can still hear the movie. It was the part where he's explaining, where Namor's explaining the world to Shuri.
The best part.
The best part.
That was one of the best parts.
I can still hear it. He made them a sun underneath the water, and
That's
he's
pretty exciting.
Sitting inside a megalodon.
I would have liked a further explanation how that came to be.
Vibranium.
Why was it shining like that?
Whatever that stuff is in the.
Why was it like the moon? I don't understand. Or the sun. I was confused by that.
LED lights.
Maybe it was a celestial that's in the earth from Eternals.
Maybe it's a soul.
The guy that granted them all that power was definitely a celestial. The god that they prayed to, they just glazed right over that.
It's an Aztec god. They have so many. That's why they built the pyramids.
That's a good point.
Yep.
This or that. How come nobody argues who built the pyramids in Mexico and in Argentina? But everybody's like, the Egyptians didn't do that. It was aliens.
I mean, you got pyramids in where the Mayans live.
That's what I'm saying.
You have pyramids in Egypt.
That's what I'm saying. But like, they're like, okay, yeah, the Mayans built those. But then the ones in Egypt, they're like, no, nobody built those. It was the aliens. Aliens built those.
I thought everyone was under the assumption that aliens built all of them.
No, just the ones in Egypt.
It depends on It depends on what.
Isn't the
how far you go back and what you're reading too.
Isn't the Egyptian one like at the center?
I'm just talking about like conspiracy theories.
No, yeah.
Are they larger, the ones in Egypt too?
They are larger and they're more pointed, yeah.
But they're all lined up.
They're on a row. I mean,
the ones in the Amazon all lined up with the ones in Egypt. Every pyramid is in like a perfect circle.
Yeah.
I mean, that could just be a happy coincidence.
But what technology did they have back then to do that?
Slaves.
Ropes and slaves.
Mostly slaves.
Okay, cool. So these are robotic slaves, and everybody just knows how to perfectly.
Robots? I said ropes.
I'm saying with the technology they didn't have, they can make everything perfect. Even with technology today.
Oh no, 100% aliens did it.
I mean, they built houses back then, not inside of a cave. So
building houses is not building pyramids, and each one of it is on. It's like makes a perfect circle around the earth. That's different than building a house.
Well, that's what I said. Just like a happy coincidence.
No.
I don't think that was happy coincidence. That has to be
aliens.
Some type of Hawaii power for sure.
Well,
what kind of?
Maybe, but I mean, you could build a pyramid now. All you want.
Oh yeah, just build a pyramid.
Yeah.
Build a pyramid. There's one in Las Vegas. What are you talking about?
A little passion project.
I'm building in my backyard.
Oh.
You wouldn't have a house.
I didn't say how big it was going to be.
It's going to be 3 rocks.
I didn't disclose that fact.
1, 2, 3.
So build a pyramid.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, man.
I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm getting hated on this episode so much.
You're very passionate about some very strange
This episode is going to be called Everybody Hates Juan, so everybody hates Chris.
The nanotech, the pyramids.
Look, man.
I just asked a question.
I just think it's because you're not using your actual microphone. You're just upset, bro.
I just asked a question and I'm just getting yelled at.
Is this plugged in?
That's plugged in, but it's not on.
Yeah, you're right. So I think that's tonight's episode, right?
Yeah.
We ended it with pyramids.
I just had a question. Nobody like... Yeah, of course the Mayans built those. And Egyptians are dumb, obviously, because they can't build pyramids. That's what they're saying. That's what I said.
Like I said, I think
they're saying.
I think it depends on where you read, wherever you get the information from. Certain books will have information on certain things.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't read.
Ever.
I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. That's where I get all my information from. Smart guy.
I feel like it started off as a joke, but now I don't think it is.
No, it's not. I really watch this podcast. I don't believe everything on there because I do research. All right. Before I give my secrets away, you want to close us out?
Close that chamber.
Secrets.
Yep.
The basilisk.
You want to send us out?
I just literally asked you to do that.
I never do it.
You felt.
There's a first time for everything.
Exactly.
No, you can't change things on the fly now.
I believe in you.
This is episode 16. You can't change it.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to Let's Be Real podcast with Tyler and
Juan
and Savanah.
and Savanah over there.
It was awesome to have Savanah on the show.
It was.
It was. You just got hated on the whole show.
And
For once, I was not hated on the whole show.
is this how you feel every week?
Yes.
I don't like it.
Then you know what we need to do. It only happens when we go on Instagram. This is what we gotta do. We have to get everybody to come over here on Podbean and roast me.
I could have promoted any more on Instagram.
Yes, you can.
I could have.
Just try.
All day,
every day.
All right.
You guys have a great night, and we'll be coming back to you guys next week.
Bye.